Hey Taurus, welcome to Light Guided. Lisa here to do your monthly energy reading for October. This is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone. If you are interested in learning more about Light Guided, please check out more information in the links below, in the description box below. And also, the messages here are really intended around soul growth and healing. Every once in a while, very specific messages will come out for people. Sometimes it'll be more around love, sometimes more around career, sometimes just very general. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Please feel free to leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe as you wish. And with that, Taurus, we'll go ahead and look at your energies for the month of October. We'll start with a crowning energy. And these cards are a little new, so they are a little sticky, I'm afraid. All right, Spirit, we get a crowning energy for the month of October for Taurus, please. I'm already feeling there's going to be some specific messages here for some of you. All right, we're starting with this energy of volatility, the volcano energy. Oh, wow. My attention is immediately drawn to two figures in the volcanic ash. It looks as though there's two faces here kind of embracing. So this may be like a tower energy. There's several cards in this deck that are like a tower energy, and this may be one of them. This may be, for some of you, a relationship that is going through a difficult time. It may be that, one second please, I need to get clarification on a message. This may be that one or both of you involved in this situation may have other partners that you are currently splitting from in order to come together. Yeah. And in general, the overarching energy here is that my attention is really being drawn to this beautiful blue sky. So even in the midst of this very intense, I'm seeing passion as well, right? So this very intense, passionate energy, fiery energy, this breaking apart kind of energy, even in the midst of that, it's like it needs to happen in order to bring clarity at a later point. This energy needs to happen in order for healing to happen, in order for a new beginning to happen. So however that resonates for you. Let's take a look at the energies of the recent past. What are you emerging from? Okay. The energies from the recent past for Taurus, please. I'm getting a lot of different energies coming through. It's very interesting. I'm feeling it's like a wide spectrum. So I'm getting like this wide range of everything from incredible joy and happiness all the way to this incredible grief and sadness. So for those of you that this resonates for, you may be somewhere on that spectrum of emotion right now. But I'm feeling there's a lot of intensity, just like that volatility energy here. There's a lot of intensity happening. So you're emerging from this energy of observer, watching, waiting, seeing. This may be an energy of someone watching, waiting, and seeing how you're going to respond to a situation. There's the intention to act quickly, the desire to act quickly, but there's a sense of holding oneself back from acting, that there needs to be more information before an action can happen. So whether that's related for some of you to an emotional relationship situation or something else, like I said, please take that as it resonates. But there is definitely the desire to act quickly, but the intention of holding back and watching and really observing the situation before next steps happen. Let's take a look at current energies. Yeah, here's that energy of time, tick-tock. So there is a sense of impatience here. There is a sense of, I'm hearing two messages. I'm hearing there's also universal timing. So everything happens in its right time. But I am getting an overall sense of impatience, and it's a very intense energy. It's a very intense energy of wanting to move things forward quickly, wanting to move things forward now, wanting to know the outcome, wanting to know the answer. And let's see. There's also a message here for some of you about letting go of the impatience, letting go of wanting to know the answer, wanting to know it now. That, in fact, you may have been, rushing through this energy because there's this intention to act, this desire to act quickly, but this intentional holding back and observing. And it may be that you're now quickly moving into this energy of action. However, for some of you, the timing is still not quite right yet. Okay? So let's take a look here at what's happening on the subconscious level. What's happening on the subconscious level, please? Ooh, yeah, like I said, some big energies here for you all. Let's start with the energy of truth. I feel like this is the most powerful energy here, and it's definitely connected to whatever this situation is for you. This energy of truth. There is a truth coming forward that's going to be revealed, or you are seeking the truth in something. I feel like that there's a truth connected to this situation that is coming forward. It's going to be revealed, and it's going to be this volcano. When the truth comes out, it's this volcano. It's this volcano energy. So it's a very important truth. And, for some of you, okay, this is the way the message is coming forward to me, is you may be outed, whatever that means to you in your specific situation. But if you are someone who's in a situation or perhaps has a lifestyle that other people aren't aware of yet, somebody may out you. Something may happen that brings that forward in a way that is unexpected. Like, it's not by your own doing. So for one example, if you're in a third-party situation, if you're leaving a relationship for another relationship, or if that's happening, someone's leaving you for another relationship, that kind of truth is going to be revealed, and it's going to be a tower moment, right? It's going to shake you to your knees because you're just not ready for that to be revealed yet. So again, however that resonates for you. Now, here's the interesting thing. At the subconscious level, this situation is actually holding you back because it's hidden. So once this truth is revealed, once you're able to step beyond this, the barrier of holding this truth below the surface, guess what gets to show up? Prosperity. So life may not be easy through that transition, but once that energy is gone, life begins to open up in a whole new way for you. And you're going to start tapping into this part of yourself that can be joyful, abundant, prosperous, being all of yourself, showing all of who you are, and just being glorified by it, just being in joy about it. And I get for some of you that this situation, as this explosion happens, as this volcano erupts, it may also trigger for you the possibility of new career, new opportunities. I'm hearing for some of you, this is also about a move. So not just career, but actually a relocation, a change of job, that kind of situation. For others of you, this situation is related to work. For others of you, whatever this situation is, where the truth needs to be revealed, it's related to your work environment, to a work situation. And the other example they're giving me is somebody at work gets promoted, but you know something about this person that would, it's like it's like earth shaking, earth shattering. You know something about this person that allows you to recognize that they probably shouldn't have gotten promoted. Maybe they got promoted because they knew someone, or maybe they were having a relationship with the person who promoted them, that kind of energy. So the exact scenario doesn't have to be yours, but it's that kind of energy. Something big coming to the surface, being revealed, the truth coming out, exploding, kind of exploding the current situation, but then opening it up into this, beautiful energy of prosperity. Let's look here at the conscious level. What's happening at the conscious level for Taurus? I'm hearing to keep these. These cards came out. Let's see. I feel like there's a couple more messages here. Okay, is there one more? All right. So we have the energy of protection. The message I'm getting from this energy is that related to this situation, it's important to protect yourself, not just your emotions, right? But protect yourself. Take steps to protect yourself legally, financially, physically. That's the way this energy is coming across right now. For a very few of you, there is someone in your environment who needs your protection. But overall, and I'm hearing that you are protected, that Spirit is with you and protecting you. But some of you aren't aware of that right now. Some of you aren't tapping into that protection energy right now. We also have the energy of peace. This is unusual energy to come up in this placement at this level for this reading. It feels like opposite energy. And the way I'm going to interpret this is there is someone in your environment who is helping you through this situation. And they're like your anchor. They are, whether this is spirit or not, I feel like this is a person, a physical person. It may be a counselor that you're seeing. Or if you're not seeing a counselor, you may consider seeing someone to help navigate this situation. But I feel like there's someone or something in your life that you look to, that you turn to, that brings this energy forward toward you. And ultimately, this is the direction that you're going in. You want to be in this energy of peace, but right now you're a little bit in this kind of chaotic, intense energy right now. Or even if it's not chaotic, it's at least intense, okay? We have this beautiful energy of strength. So this situation is calling for a lot of strength from you. You're having to engage a lot of your own strength to get through this situation as well. Some of the ways that you seem to do that is you kind of hunker down and hold tight. It's like the ship is going to flip over, but you're holding on to the sides of the boat. So even if it flips over, you're still like holding onto the boat. Be mindful of that, not to be too rigid, not to hold on too tight, but to allow. There's something more about this energy of peace. I'm going to pull some additional cards on this. And then finally, we have this energy of closure. So at the conscious level, it's like you're needing and seeking closure. Whatever this situation is that needs to come full circle. You're needing it to do that so that you can get closure. And whether that allows you then to walk away from the situation or walk into a new situation or just be relieved of this emotionally. Let's take a look at Spirit. Why is the peace energy here? What can you tell us about the energy of peace? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it's basically just telling me it's a safe place for you. There's a place that you have. This might be internal for some of you, but I really feel like this is another person in your life who, when you go to them, you just feel like you can let down all of your guard, that you are able to, very easily able to open up and talk about what's going on. Is there anything more we can know here, Spirit, about this energy of peace? Yeah. So definitely a place you can be yourself. No matter what's going on, you can bring your worries there. It's kind of just affirming the message. And it's a place you feel loved and supported. So again, whatever that is for you, if for some reason you don't have that energy in your life experience, I feel like this reading is saying find that place to help you navigate through this time. Find that place that you feel safe and that you can get that kind of support where you can fully be yourself. Let's look at higher conscious energy. What can you tell us about the higher conscious level? And the higher conscious level, this is kind of what your soul is bringing you into that you may not be aware of yet. 3 cards, please. Thank you. So at the higher conscious level, oh, these are beautiful. Wow, incredible. This is what you're moving toward. This is what Spirit is bringing you into, this energy of finding, really discovering who you are. And this situation seems to be some kind of catalyst for you. You remember that prosperity energy that we had here? So this situation is a catalyst for you and really helping you to move into a new energy. So where we have this energy of strength, where it's that kind of rigid, like hunkering down, holding on at all costs, the energy of finding is a sense of inner strength, a sense of inner knowing, a sense of inner peace, a place that you get to where no matter what's happening outside of you, you fully recognize that you're supported and that you're okay. I feel like you're moving into, I'm hearing financial stability. So for some of you, I think we talked about that you may have some ties here with work. You may not, in your current energy, you may not have a lot of stability financially. So this situation is, I'm not hearing for most of you that it's directly connected, but there is some kind of connection. And it may be, again, if this situation blows up, it frees you up in a way that you can now move into a direction of having more financial health. I'm also hearing this is about how you see your financial health. So it's about perspective, not just about how many coins you have in the bank, but how do you view what those coins mean to you? And I feel like Spirit is guiding this. Spirit is guiding this part of your journey very much. For some of you, for a few of you, maybe just one, maybe just one of you, you may be coming into an inheritance or an unexpected amount of money that you've been hoping for, praying for, and it'll be like a dream come true, a wish come true, a manifestation come true. And finally, we have this energy of fertility. And Spirit, through this situation, Spirit really wants, the lesson here, the culmination of all of this is to help you Again, find that place inside that is your power, that is your strength, that is your creativity, that is your full self-expression. So that's what's being called forward here through this situation, through this circumstance. Let's look at what needs to be healed or released in the month of October. We have the energy of flexibility. What I'm hearing for some of you is if you've been in the past in certain situations, and maybe in this situation, if you've behaved in a way to be so flexible as to not honor your own boundaries, to be so flexible that other people are walking on you, that other people are taking advantage of you or taking you for granted, this is a time to be looking at that pattern and to be making some adjustments around flexibility. For others of you, this is around actually needing to be flexible, not so rigid, not holding on so tight, but allowing situations to unfold, recognizing that as they unfold, even when they're painful, difficult, explosive, they blow up like this volcano, that your walk in that is to be with the ebb and flow of life, not to resist life, not to resist what's coming forward. We have the energy of action, and this appeared in the reverse. I don't always read reversals. It's more of an intuitive thing. So I do feel like intuitively the reverse makes sense here, that what needs to be healed and released is this intense need to control. Actually, it's connected to this flexibility energy. That need to control, and how in that need to control sometimes you take swift action, right? We were talking about the impatience here and like being in a space of observation. So I feel like that may be a pattern, and it's important to, even when situations are uncomfortable, sometimes taking action it's not the right time. And sometimes we need to just be flexible, sit back, and really be in a space of observing. And then finally, we have the energy of opportunity here. And what I'm getting from this energy for you is, in terms of what needs to be released, I feel like it goes back to the energy of flexibility, in that it might be for some of you that you have an idea, or it could be an actual opportunity like a job offer or something like that, or a relationship offer, whatever it is, that it actually, your attention to it and your focus on it has kind of created some rigidity around it so that the opportunity can't unfold. It's like you want it to be a certain way so much that it doesn't have room to breathe or grow. So I do feel like all of these cards together are indicating, like, loosen your grip a little bit, be more flexible, except for those of you that are too flexible. But for those of you where there's more of a need to control, more of a desire to have things a certain way, that this is a time to actually step back a little bit and allow the situation to unfold. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to make something happen. It will happen. It's in divine timing, and it will happen. And so, yeah, letting that opportunity unfold. Let's see what may need to be sustained in the month of October. One card, please. Very good. Thank you. We have the energy of well-being. So definitely in terms of sustaining, this is about you taking care of you. And I do feel like for those of you that resonate with this message of holding on too tight, part of the well-being is letting go, letting it release, allowing things to unfold so that you can be in a state of calm and ease. And my attention's being called back to that energy of peace. And however that energy plays a role in your life, that is part of what's going to help you with this well-being, okay? So if it is a counselor or a person, a friend, a family member, whatever, that is part of how you'll maintain your well-being during this time. And let's see what needs to be started in the month of October. What needs to be started? The energy of good luck. The energy of recognizing that no matter what happens in life, like situations just happen. Well, that's not entirely true. Sometimes we contribute to them and there's all kinds of chaos and all kinds of things, but that's not this reading. What this is telling me is this is a time to begin to recognize in yourself the places in your life where you are lucky, where you have been lucky. And by focusing your attention on that, it feels like things will go a little bit more smoothly for you. So thinking on times when, maybe you had a windfall of money, something came forward to you. So this is just saying to honor that, really honor the experience of being lucky. And let's check overall outcomes here. What do we have for overall outcome, please? Psychic abilities. Wow. Blessings. And justice. This situation will work out in your favor one way or the other. When all is said and done, it's going to be balanced. You will be able to see this experience as a blessing. And for some of you, this situation is going to ignite your psychic abilities. I'm hearing for some of you that it may also be, you may be connecting with people that do readings, things like this, like YouTube or finding a psychic or something like that to help you with this situation. But for the most part, this is, your intuition is opening through this situation, and the outcome looks very promising here. It'll end up being a lucky situation, even if it feels like one of the worst situations you've ever been in right now. All right. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at soul messages and any advice that Spirit has for you. We have quite a few energies that came out here. Interesting. All right, let's see if this resonates for you. We have the energy of, am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Sweet. We have the energy of, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Where am I not? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? And I would say this message, whether you apply this to the physical body or the emotional body or the spiritual body, it's all relevant. So where am I with my growth goals, you might say? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well or be well? And then this says, if my body could talk, it would say, fill in the blank. And I would say the same thing. If my spirit could talk, it would say, if my emotions could talk, they would say. And then finally we have, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? So yes, I feel like that was something that is an important message that did not come through in the cards, but through the energy here was kind of intense. So I would say definitely you want to be very gracious with yourself and very tender with yourself through this time. Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. It's a very beautiful message. So let me pull one final card. This is going to be Heart and Soul message for Taurus. The image on this card makes me think of chakras. So for some of you where you do practice meditation, you work with the energy centers, it may be that getting some energy work right now could be really helpful to you. A pool of suppressed emotions lies trapped within you, and it is time for you to release them. Allow your feelings and emotions to surface. You are safe. It's okay for you to open your heart and be vulnerable. This is a time for healing old wounds. This healing process is a blessing, not a curse. All right, Taurus, thank you so much. I wish you all well and send much love and blessings your way until we connect again next month. Much love.